Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Monica and I post videos all about personal finance, all about these stimulus checks, all about investing for beginners, all about budgeting during a crisis. So if you're interested in topics like those, you already know what to do. Be sure to subscribe down below to this channel. Also, please like this video. Just take a moment and like this video. Turn on your post notifications. And without further ado, let's get into your stimulus check update for today, July 6th. We are gonna hop right into it. So this is your second round of stimulus checks and stimulus package update. I will share with you an update on what's going on with a second stimulus check as well as economic news. So one of the trickiest questions facing Congress when it takes up the debate on new stimulus later this month is just how much help does the economy need to recover from this pandemic? Senate Republicans believe if the economy is already recovering rapidly, the government may spend and borrow more money than needed, pushing the national debt higher. Now, if the recession drags on, multiple rounds of economic relief may be necessary. Now, some economists and lawmakers say they have the solution, which is to put stimulus on autopilot, so that aid to households automatically becomes more or less generous based on the economic triggers. Now, the enhanced unemployment benefits could be authorized to continue until the unemployment rate falls below a certain threshold. So with this new proposal, they're saying, essentially, let's put stimulus on autopilot. Congress doesn't need to come to Washington every time something new happens with the pandemic. So rather than us continuously making new stimulus relief packages, let's just put the stimulus on autopilot. So they made it pretty simple. If unemployment rates go down, then the unemployment benefits go down. If unemployment rates go up, then the unemployment benefits go up. Now, we already have a few things that are automatic stabilizers, like when the economy weakens, more people qualify for food stamps and unemployment insurance, and the Treasury collects less tax revenue. But when the economy strengthens, that goes into reverse, thus automatically stabilizing the business cycle. So if we tie government assistance like the stimulus checks and pandemic unemployment assistance to where the economy is, that may be an automatic way for us to get the help we need when we really need it, rather than Congress continuously coming back to Washington to fix another problem. It's kind of like auto pay. You know, you have the same bill every month. Maybe some months it's higher, some months it's lower, but as long as you have auto pay on, you know that you are going to be okay. And that's kind of what they're doing with the economy right now. Unemployment rate goes up, that means more help is given, and when the unemployment rate goes down, less help is given. Now, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senator Ron Wyden introduced a measure on July 1st that would extend the extra $600 until a state's average unemployment rate over 3 months is below 11%. They would then gradually shrink the bonus as the rates drop further. Their proposal also would extend the duration of regular benefits from 39 to up to 78 weeks as long as a state's unemployment is above 5.5%. Now, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has endorsed the idea of using these automatic triggers for enhanced aid, even though it wasn't included in the HEROES Act. Now, the HEROES Act would extend enhanced benefits through the end of 2021 at a cost of $432 billion, which would push the cost of the overall bill to $3.4 trillion, and that is according to the Congressional Budget Office. Now, the unemployment rate, which stood at 11.1% in June, is expected to fall to 10.5% by the end of the year and to 7.5% by the end of 2021, which is still well above the 3.5% that was recorded in February before the virus spread throughout the US. Now, if the economy recovers rapidly, automating those enhanced benefits means they would quickly phase out, which would leave minimal impact on the debt. and triggers could be especially useful during this recovery. Now, strong economic data in May prompted calls from Republicans that another big aid package might not be necessary. Just weeks later, a resurgence in cases appears to have slowed the growth. I know that you can look around the country right now and see a lot of states are having to slow down their reopenings or close certain places of business in order to slow down the spread. Also, I'd like to take this moment, if you appreciate me doing all of this research to bring to you the latest and greatest economic and stimulus package news, please be sure to subscribe. Also, like this video, turn on your post notifications, and let's keep going. Now, while the current proposal for triggers revolves around unemployment insurance, in theory, tax cuts, higher benefits for food stamps, and stimulus checks could be similarly linked to the state of the economy. Now, the proposal is unlikely to make headway so long as Republicans control the Senate. Now, critics say enhanced benefits do discourage workers from returning to the labor force, and there is some evidence that extended benefits have that effect. A 2015 study by economists found that an abrupt stop in extended benefits in the US at the end of 2013 led to higher employment the following year. So there is a vicious cycle here that the unemployment rate won't fall if the government keeps the benefits too high. There was also another proposal known as the Worker Relief and Security Act, which would allow Americans to continue to receive the additional $600 benefit for as long as a national emergency or state emergency for the pandemic is in effect. Now, once the national or state emergency is terminated, unemployed Americans would receive benefits based on their state's unemployment levels. Now, Representative Don Bayer, who is a sponsor of this bill and the vice chair of the Joint Economic Committee, said the goal of the Worker Relief and Security Act is to prevent political gridlock from interfering with relief efforts by tying financial support for workers to public health and economic conditions. Now, let's talk about stimulus checks. I personally believe we are definitely going to get a second round of stimulus checks. Now, unfortunately, right now, the Senate has gone on break, and they're going to be on break for the July 4th holiday. They'll be coming back towards the end of this month, and when they come back, they will have solid plans, hopefully, for what will be included in the next stimulus package. Now, let's discuss what you as the constituents can do in the meantime. You can definitely call up your local politicians. Call them, let them know that we want this $1,200 stimulus check. We need it. It is not a want, but a necessity. A lot of people have not even gotten the first stimulus check. So if you need another stimulus check, be sure to call your local representatives and let them know, because they work for you. So that is it. That is your update for today, Monday, July 6th. I hope that you all had a great July 4th holiday. I hope that you're all staying well and safe and washing your hands. The virus is still very much so active and live, so don't think just because we're opening up that things are going down. In fact, they're doing the opposite. But we are really opening up because a lot of people have been pushing for it, and it's costing our economy a lot of money. So people are just saying, let's reopen, whether it's safe or not. But be sure to wear a mask, do your social distancing, wash your hands. Also, let me know in the comments down below when you think we will get this next round of stimulus checks. Please like this video, subscribe if this video provided any value to you, and I will catch you all in the next stimulus check and stimulus package update. Bye, guys.